If you could unmute.
Yes, Esther. Thank you so much, Esther, for your time, for the introduction. My name is Mwai Mworia, founder and CEO, M-PAYA Energy, where we are driving energy efficiency through data-driven energy management systems. Throughout the world, the situation all over the world is that industries, cities, and households rely on supply of electricity and water for their socio-economic activities. This is expected to grow by over 40% by 2050. Increasingly in Kenya, in Africa, there is a growing tech-savvy ecosystem. There is technology in education, payments, government services, etc. Our innovation maximizes the effective use of energy through technology. And our mission is to achieve an efficient and sustainable environment where consumers spend the lowest cost of energy. Efficient through utility bill digitalization, and sustainable by tracking energy consumption and limiting wastage. To put this into perspective, we look at one of our clients, Brian, who runs a fast food at Victory Mall. As part of his tenancy, it provides that he pays for water and electricity bills to the landlord. Last month only, he was billed at $510. What is the Brian situation? He feels cheated. He actually disputes the utility bill allocation, which is actually 17% of his sales revenue. On top of that, he has high equipment maintenance cost. Every 14 days, he has to service his oven. And due to this, he's in 90 days arrears of unpaid utility bill debts. Well, for Brian, he feels that he needs a solution. And to the mall manager, Walter, it's a nightmare running these operations. The operational headache, the pressure from consumers, the tedious manual bidding process takes more than 14 days to read meters manually and send the manual invoices. Worse, he can't account for over 40% of the water supply. It gets lost before reaching to the consumers. We are here for a change. Water, Brian, and millions of other consumers throughout the world, they are looking for a solution. And what we are giving is an energy management platform to measure, monitor, and analyze energy use online. Through this, we're able to control or monitor and create impact around energy usage. And at the end of the day, there is win. Win for cases like Brian, an energy consumer. And their win is they're able to reduce their energy bills consumption up to 30%. This is through transparent bidding, actionable insights. They're able to get alerts on erratic behavior. And since they're able to monitor their consumption, they're able to adjust their usage as and when it's needed because they're able to track this data. What about the energy suppliers? What are the mall manager, and so many other utilities and energy suppliers that include the building owners. Better systems lead to relevant, timely, and cost-effective services to consumers. Improved efficiency, identify waste, and overall, create a behavior change. For example, you can use energy-saving rankings to encourage competition among consumers. How do we do it? How we do it is through sensors and metering devices. These sensors and metering devices ride on either existing infrastructure, so you don't have to change your existing infrastructure, either on electric, water bidding, biogas, solar. And through this, we're able to obtain consumption data. This consumption data has used in two ways. One, if you're a utility, you'll be able to run our smart utility billing platform that is able to that guarantees 100% utility bill correction and is able to cut your operations cost by over 90%. And to the consumers, a usage app that has actionable saving insights that helps you to be more energy efficient. That means less pollution, less production cost, and everyone is enjoying an efficient energy sector. So currently we are operating in Kenya, addressing a 2.1 billion opportunity in different market segments, real estate, for the utility and energy suppliers, and commercial industrial. Through different business models, either B2B or B2C, we've currently been able to address over 7,000 consumers who are using our services on a day-to-day basis. Our revenue model is split into three: onboarding fees for the purchase of the devices, commissions through the utility bill, through the processed utility bills revenue, and in starting Q2 of 2022, we'll be starting subscriptions to our platform. Our growth statistics is we've been able to grow 100% year on, and we currently have a monthly recurring revenue of $1765 USD. Our key clients and partners includes real estate developers, property managers, gated communities, utility providers, etc. Some of them include like a Water in Kajiado, Royd Masika, a leading property manager in Kenya, Wilson Homes, a leading real estate developer in Kenya. And we also have partners, including the leading utility company, the leading electricity utility company in Kenya, that is Kenya Power, and also smart meter providers and associations. Our competition compares to none other because we are able to do fast onboarding, create quite an efficient system, and our model is scalable. We are able to do this beyond Kenya and even to large consumers. And the pricing compared to what is offered in the market, we are the best. We have a young team of myself and my long-term friend, Kevin, who is a sales and marketing expert. And with us is an advisory board that helped us to steer our mission on. We are seeking to raise 1 million USD in convertible debt that will be able to accelerate our growth in sales, tech, marketing, and the team. Thank you for your time. We hope to meet in the breakout room and we can discuss more about M-PAYA Energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Moria. Thank you so much. I think now we'll go to questions quickly. I saw someone raise their hand, but since I can't invite you on the stage right now, could you kindly put your question on the Q&A chat? As we wait for a few more questions to come in, Moria, maybe you could answer a question on, could you explain your relationship with utility companies such as Kenya Power?
Okay, so we have two scenarios where we provide the entire metering devices and the bidding systems to the utility companies. That would be maybe for cases like private utility companies, maybe in water also. When it comes to customers who are already on Kenya Power, we provide our device on top of what they have as their metering device. So we don't interfere with the existing infrastructure provided by the utility company, like in this case, Kenya Power. What we give is a more detailed way of monitoring their consumption. And like them getting a bill at the end of the month that tells them how much they should pay, we actually give them a breakdown on a day-to-day basis of how much they are using. And on top of that, we're able to show them how much they can be able to save on that and reduce their energy consumption.
Thank you for that. This is not a question, it's a comment from Zwane. Sorry, I might not be able to say your first name. She wants to share contacts or because she'd like to pursue this offline to possibly fund this entity. It's very exciting. This is the reason why we have these demo days, so that we can be able to have investors and corporates to interact with these startups to possibly engage them in future investment or partnerships. Thank you for that, Zwane. We'll definitely put you in contact with the M-PAYA team. Another question from Sipo. Great product. What are some of your short-term and long-term milestones?
Our short-term goals currently will be to deepen the market penetration in both residential and commercial market. Through this, we are looking at considering as offering the solution as purely as a service, where any of our clients doesn't have to invest in the equipment, which is one of the barriers towards using our platform. And through this, we'll be able to grow our market so much faster. So we are moving to a pure as a service model, and this will be able to help us penetrate our market so much. And in the near term is to be able to build intelligence like AI, etc., and big data so that we can be able to provide more value proposition to the energy consumers.
Thank you for that, Moria. There's another interesting question from Gladys Karaoke. Can your model be used in the agri sector, whereby farmers use boreholes and generators to practice irrigation in both small and large scale?
100%, we can be able to do this. In irrigation, for example, in agri, one of the solutions we are providing, water is quite a big factor of production. So we are able to even meter the water that goes to irrigation and provide them ways of how they can be able to harness maybe effectiveness on that. And equivalent rate, maybe through monitoring and so, we are able to give recommendation to other alternatives energy, like the use of solar instead of pumping through electricity or generators. So it's a detailed discussion we can have, and the use is, yes, it can be applied even in agriculture.
Thank you for that, Moria. We'll definitely put you in contact with Gladys as well. Last question before we wrap up with your session. Which underlying technologies are being used for the smart solutions in terms of connectivity? I'll repeat that. Which underlying technologies are being used for the smart solutions in terms of connectivity?
We have various options that are used depending on their applicability. By simple terms, because currently we are running so many distributed systems, we're using GPRS and NB-IoT. In future, we want to use technologies like LoRa and other wireless technologies that will be able to scale at range.
Thank you for that, Moria. Thank you so much. It's been really amazing hearing more about you and what M-PAYA is doing in the energy management side and further on development that we're going to look out for. Thanks so much, Moria.
Thank you.